Good evening. What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime. How's everyone doing? I don't know why I did not advertise this earlier today. Wasn't even planning to advertise it today. As a matter of fact, I was going to do this tomorrow. But I said to myself, let me say hello to everyone. And I'm going to go from there. Hello, UC Zeta Gundam. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. As a matter of fact, I know it's a bit early, but I need some pick me up here. A little rum didn't hurt. Make sure. Oh yeah, that's good. That's very good. So, how is everyone doing? I know this is, I'm going to be seeing some people coming in and out, saying hello, how you doing? And right now, I'm starting to see a few comments coming in on my Facebook page, congratulating me. Yep, tomorrow's technically my birthday. Yeah, it's another day of me going around the sun. I'm getting old. I'm an old man. I think I'm actually looking forward of old age, because I guess maybe because I see myself in 20 years or so with other people, like, at hobby stores or hobby shows. They're there with their, with their beards, and they're showing off their latest build and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, that's going to be me. I'm going to be that old timer with a big ass, Kakimba beard, no hair, maybe fatter now. I've lost a lot of weight. Some wrinkles. I don't have no wrinkles. I don't know why. Maybe it's still Latin in me. I have no idea. And showing off some perfect grade mashup kit that I made. Trying to still be hip with the Gundam crowd in 20 years from now. Good evening, scale modeler Eric. How you doing? Of course, I'm kind of like saying to myself, that's a kind of a double-edged sword, because in one end, you'll be an old person, reflecting on your hobby and enjoying life at a slower pace, while on the other end, everything inside you starts to break down. The plumbing doesn't always work. It's not the look, it's the mileage type of setup. So yeah, I kind of like said to myself, I'm not gonna like that. But then again, drinking may help and soothe the pain. Wait until you get my age. What is that like? You sound very young, Mr. Eric, but who knows? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday. And I was going to do this tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm going to be going to Long Island for Replicon. Yes, hello there. Anthony, you have the high ground, I guess, right? Because you're looking down on me. Yes, someone turned 53. 5-3. 53. I'm not hiding it, It's not like, I know there are people says never ask women their age, and you can ask whenever you like on the guy, so whatever. And by the way, Anthony, I am getting ready for the Obi-Wan series. I can't wait for that. So I just finished watching, of course, Book of Boba Fett when I was going through it. It was really nice. The series was good. I wanted to buy what was it? I think there was a Boba Fett kit from Bandai, and I went to Barnes and Noble to see if they had it there. But no, they had the Mandalorian. They had the two versions of the Mandalorian, the regular one and the one with the Darksaber, and of course the small little Razor Crest, which I just built for shits and giggles. I didn't get a chance to make a video of it because if I'm going to make a video of the Razor Crest, it'll be that 1/72 scale Revell kit that came out, because that's an amazing kit to look at. Yes, never ask a man a salary. Exactly. You just sent me a message. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I should have advertised every place though, but this is just I'm just doing this very limited type of stream, maybe about half an hour. I haven't done streams in a long time, ever since I got the new computer, and a couple of things were not working for me. This headset, which I'm actually listening to me right now, the mic is no longer working, so I have to use this to talk to Prime 92 and all that stuff, because unfortunately the only way they could have heard me was through the microphone on the Logitech, but there was so much ambient sound and anything that was happening in another room, they would heard it. So I said, all right, whatever. Erica, Anthony just mentioned, you said it's how old you said you'll have. How old you said you'll have. So look at it. Maybe I'm not understanding. Yeah, I'm 53. So I'm 53. Are you 53, Scale? Because if you're 53, tomorrow I will be 53. Yeah, I'm 53. So, yeah. So, supposedly I was hoping to get the Zaku Warrior done and take it to maybe tomorrow to Replicon, and I have the other kit that I made, the Stork Carry, which everybody saw and they liked. I have to finish putting on the decals on that, and for whatever dumb stupid reason I lost that part for this guy, so I'm going to begin to cast it. I actually bought, let me show it off here. I bought a Lumres RC something. There's a take here. Hold on. This is RC3. Okay, there's nothing else after that. Luminres casting resin RC3. Cast your own parts. This was $19.99 at Hobby Lobby, but they had it on sale for $8. I have that, and I got the Quickset mold, same price, $8 as well. So, hey Josh, how you doing? How's my Friday going? Drinking rum. So yeah, I got this so I can cast the parts. I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a few parts that I may need later on for whatever reason, if I want to double it up or something like that. I'm actually, let me pull it out here. I must have put it away because I'm still in the middle of painting the rail cannon and the battery, because I did mask it off, as you can see here, so I can paint another color tone here and here. Listen, there are people on Facebook that has been building the Zaku Warrior, but the Blaze and the Blaze Phantom, the other versions in different tones, and they really scribed and kit bashed those, and I was like, oh my god, that's nothing compared to what I did. But I would like to show this off. Here is the shield. I was going to show it off in a future video, once I'm done with the casting. But here is the shield, how it looks. I know if I'm waiting for the camera to catch up. There we go. So that is with that detail part there. And then if I turn it around, don't drop it. Here it is from the inside with the detail on the inside. See? So, and even though I'm kind of late to the party, I'm disappointed with the fact that they made this for this, which should have been in there to take it out, and they didn't do it. They didn't find a way. First of all, why did you make an axe with a permanent blade here? The 1/100 scale version of this, the blade can flip down. It didn't have the slot to slide it in or out, but you could do it. As a matter of fact, well, in reality, this could I have the 1/100 scale no grade Luna Marie hat kit, and even though I don't know where the axe is, it didn't have the ability to stick this in out. So I'm like, Bandai, why couldn't you figure this out? I'm surprised that a third-party company didn't make an upgrade version of this where the axe can go in and take it out. But maybe I'm giving somebody an idea if they watch this stream. So that's an idea right there. EMT is coming out with their own 1/72 scale Razor Crest kit this summer. Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter who I'll get it, whether it's from AMT or Revell. It is an expensive kit. I saw it around close to $40, maybe $45. And I don't know if it's Revell Germany or Revell. But yeah, it is pretty. It's pretty big. Galactic Emperor, how you doing? Thank you for joining. How's everything going? So yeah, once I finish casting the part that I lost and maybe some other parts, I might do a video so you guys can see what I did. Once I finish casting it and painting and all that stuff, then I can finally put this guy together, then gloss coat it, then decal it, and then I'll be done. And then I'll be ready to take it to the show for next week, MosquitoCon show. Yeah, Revell Germany is the one that just came out for the Razor Crest. So, but for Replicon that's happening tomorrow, I am going. I am not competing. As much as I would like to, I'm just gonna go for like half a day. I'll probably be there very early, depending on how the traffic is in New York City. Maybe hopefully get there by 9 in the morning. And then stay there until noon, maybe 1 o'clock, and then bug out. Are you on Discord? No, because I kind of don't get Discord. I'm barely even getting Twitch, and I'm actually thinking of getting on Twitch, but then sometimes I just keep forgetting how to do it. I have to kind of plan this. My time is very, very limited during the course of the day. So I don't think I'll be able to do Discord and Twitch at the chagrin of Dokudu, who has been trying so hard to get me on, and I'm disappointing her. So if she sees this video stream and hears me saying that, I apologize. You are a very nice girl. You mean well and all that stuff, but I don't think I can only afford YouTube, even though many people are bailing YouTube. Now, let me see something here. Time to mute this a bit. Okay. So, yeah, I'll be going there and I'll be recording it. I don't think I can do a live stream. Maybe I can on my YouTube channel, maybe. But if not, I'll do what I did. Just record everything on my phone, upload it, and so everybody can see all the kits at Replicon. And maybe see some guys over there, maybe find something cool to buy. and then come back. And if I have enough time, I'll swing by Gundam Planet to say hello. How you guys doing? Can I buy something? Those guys are really nice. They're really cool. They got me they sent me that guy over there, which I was hoping to get at the beginning of 2022, like in January. I would have immediately jumped onto that and built it. But I'm glad that I didn't, because Prime sent me a link, and I'm trying to find the link. I'll have to ask her to send it to me again. There's actually a what do you call it? There's actually a give me a minute here for a second. Yeah, not that. There's actually a LED set for this kit, and I want to get it. I could have easily LED'd it myself, but I'll look at what I see online, and if I like it, I'll get it. If not, I'll do it myself. Let's see. Did you see the Real Greg got done? Yes. It's been delayed. I think a lot of things have been going on, because I think we all know about what happened last week with the announcement of Bandai pretty much putting on some weird cease and desist of selling stuff overseas, even though we'll get our hands on kits here through normal channels, through Bluefin distribution. Gundam Planet will probably continue with Bluefin distribution as a whole, but it also depends on how the market is. Because I think there is an oversaturation of Gundam kits, and everybody's buying it like crazy. Obviously, there are people buying it in bulk. There are people who, I think, what was it, last year? Somebody bought like 100 Windams, and not everybody got their hands on it until later. So, and then of course, Hobby Link Japan said, "Oh no, we're going to sell it to the fans," and because that's their business. Hobby Link Japan has been in the market of selling model kits all the way back to 2000. I think going back to 2000. Yes, because of the scalpers, because you guys are either overcharging or trying to make money. And I understand that's kind of like another double-edged sword. You want to get the cheapest kit possible for you to build, but if you start selling it to other people who really need it, then you're undercutting those who haven't gotten their hands on it. And surprisingly enough, the people in Japan are suffering the most. You know, the hobbyists over there, they want their kits too. So I want everybody to get their fair share. If Bandai has to pull in the reins here for for the Europe, North America, South America, to get kits here, that is maybe okay. It will be an unusual balance, you could say, to reset the whole world. You could say of us buying kits. Not everybody's buying an airplane these days or anything like that, because you have companies like Revell, Monogram, Trumpeter, Tamiya, Hasegawa, Ming, Airfix, Italia, Academy, Dragon. I think Dragon is no longer there, but still, those are companies that are pumping out kits because they know it works. Their molds are great. Some of them are old, but it fills in the market for those who are people who are been building kits for a long time and would like to build it again, or the next generation of model builders, whether it's someone who likes to build are interested in building a tank, building a plane, building a ship, or building a Gundam. So that's why I think maybe this is a good thing, but we shall see. I'm going to post your review here. So yes, I've been seeing the prices that they put, and it's dumb. Yeah, I mean, it's stupid. I mean, has anyone perused Wish and looked at the prices of a high-grade Gundam at $50. You know, obviously, we know that's not true, but then you do come across the simpleton here and there that doesn't know better. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so let's leave that alone for now. We'll talk about that another day. Let me show you what I got for me. I did go to Konokiya bookstore a week ago because I found out about Gundam kits that they were selling because of a Gundam thing, and I got the bag, which I put away to the side, but I had to buy something. And at the Konokiya store, they had this. Put it over here. Actually, no, this was before that. I'm sorry. I got this, the Delta Plus high grade. I never built this from the original series. I just skipped it, but I thought it would be a cool idea to get the Delta Plus, build this and see how it looks. And of course, you had to pay $50 to get some things, so I got myself. I got top coat flat. Gundam Marker EX. This is amazing. This is really nice. I loved it. I thought because I also have Molotov. Now this one is dried up, but I had the refill bottle, and that wouldn't work. But this one, nice, really nice. And then to even out the $50, I had to get. Let's see here. I had to get this real touch marker. Actually, 2 real touch markers, I think. And they gave me this Mr. Cement Lemon pen. But I never tried this before, so I'll review that sometime. Yes, there. I actually did. It's going to be. Yeah, you guys must have seen today's video where I showed off the frame, the vent frame on the back part of the leg. You'll see that there. What I did. It looks really nice. And of course, this guy here, Hobby Link Japan. And I got some stuff here, so let's review what I got. Yeah, this guy I would have loved to build for MosquitoCon, but I think it's gonna be built for next year's show. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let me read here. I thought the RGGF 1301NJ2 COD Gundam being delayed till August 22. Yeah, it is. But think about this. If it's delayed until August, no one is going to get it until late September because everybody's going to be pre-ordering it like crazy. Yes, 00 live unboxing. I don't have a 00 yet. Okay. So, we got bubbles. Ooh, yes. Very nice. So let me begin with the smallest things up to the bigger things. So I got this. This is Tamiya's masking tape with plastic sheeting, 150 millimeters. So this is a masking tape, but with a plastic sheet. So when you open it up, you can mask just a certain area of the kit. But if you don't want to mask the rest of the part, this will cover it up. So this is perfect for spraying and all that stuff. I think the masking tape is 18 mil, around the same width as this. So I got it during their spring sale. Got that. And I got some other things they put all in a little baggie. You know what? To me, I thought it started in 2000, but I didn't know about it until then because that's when I started entering the internet. So I got another roll of tape. Always was very cheap, less than $1. Been masking like crazy. I bought more MSG, monosodium glow, whatever. This is some sort of panel type thing, and you know what? I'm going to be posting it on Twitter, so Twitter and Instagram, so you guys can see it. Yeah, I got some nice things, some vents. Yeah, some of these I wanted, so I put that there. All right. So the next thing, I've been meaning. I wanted to build a ship build for a while. I'm hoping for the MosquitoCon, but I never got around to it. So this year I'm going to try to do some shipbuilding kits for next year. And I got this one, this Akishima 1/700 scale by Hasegawa. This was like less than $10. Yeah, that was really nice though. There you go. I was actually thinking of getting a light cruiser because I like the design of the light cruiser, but now I couldn't get that. All right, next up is another Hasegawa kit, and an F4UD F4U 1D Corsair U.S. Navy plane. It looks very nice, though. Very nice. 1/72 scale. I like to take a moment to say that that's pretty sad that we heard about that illustrator that worked for Rodin modeling company who did a lot of illustrations of model building. And I spent a good part of the day looking at some of the pictures he's done. You got to learn to appreciate the illustrators who take their time to draw and detail the subject of the model kit in how it looks, whether it's in action, whether it's static or moving or engaged or whatever. And you feel bad that something like this had to happen for him in Ukraine. So I got that. Let me put that here. Now, and speaking of Ukraine, I know everybody was jumping on the bandwagon for this, and I said, let me join in on the fray because I may want to do this. I got the 1/72 scale MiG-29 Fulcrum by Airfix. This was a very cheap kit, also less than $10. Let me try this. I'm going to try the digital camo like I did with the other kit. All right. So let's see here. Now, I got G-Frame FA01. This is the one that comes with the Freedom Gundam armor set, the Dual Gundam Assault Shroud, the Gundam NT1 Alex armor set, and the new Gundam armor set, but with the 2 fin funnels. I got this. Oh yeah, I got that. I still have the other one, which I haven't started building. And to supplement that, I got the Kemper with all the weaponry parts that comes with it, including the Chobham armor parts that you could put on the NT-Alex. Yes, I got that. Yes, there you go. Josh, Ukraine illustrator for, yeah. What EX marker is that? That is EX marker number, it's Gundam marker EX Chrome. It's Chrome. See? Chromey. Build a BA Loud Gal from Hexagear. I'm not a big fan of the Hexagear one. Yes, there we go. I'm doing that. Okay. The last kit, and I said to myself, you know what? I have the original kit of this, the unbuilt version, but I had to get this Regal Battle Pod. Standard type. I call it the Battle Pod, but it's the Regal Standard type. Macross Enemy Battle Pod. Ooh, and this thing is like bulging. Oh my god. Wow. I may be interested in doing a dual build between this and the classic one, which I want to see how that comes out. All right. That is pretty much it. Anybody has any questions for me, please? I was going to do just a half an hour, but I'll stay for another 15 so minutes. Let me see here. Yeah, that's really not, yeah. Dakota parts, you definitely need them for like sometimes for inspiration when you're building a kit and figure out what you want to do with it. Oh yeah, Old School Gunpla does some great videos. He's the one that's building the Spartan, I believe. Let me just verify it. He actually liked my video, my picture before. No, not that. No, not that. I can't seem to find it. He did send me a nice little message, but I can't find it now. Yeah. Yeah, the Destroy. I call it the Spartan because that's, I think, what the original name was called, but it's very nice how he took that classic kit and it's one of my favorite kits. I actually have the old kit, which I'm thinking of building it, but after watching what this guy's done, I was like, okay, forget it. I'm not building it. But I think I'll just build it for shits and giggles, whatever. But yeah, so that's what let's see. Speaking of Macross, I've been thinking about doing a double feature of Do You Remember Love and Macross Plus for the franchise 40th anniversary. Oh, that's neat. I probably start this weekend with the Aoshima 145 scale Thunderbird 1 from the 1966 Thunderbirds. You know, I've always seen those Thunderbird kits all over the place and never got my hands on one. Maybe one day I'll get one and just build it to see how it is. But I've only remember seeing the series maybe a few times. The only episode that I always remember was the scene where they were trying to save an airliner type aircraft that was about to crash because its landing gears was not open, and they had those vehicles with the landing with a support pad on top, and they were trying to synchronize the landing. That was the only episode that I remember. It was really cool. It was very cool. But yeah, the Macross kits are looking nice. I mean, getting the battle pod is great. It would be nice if we see the commander pod, which was basically the precursor to the, what do you call that mobile suit? Not that mobile suit, the Mad Cat. Remember the Mad Cat or the Marauder? It was basically taken from the Commander Battle Pod from Macross, because at the time when BattleTech was beginning, they were using pictures from that series, and then of course Harmony Gold and I don't know who the other companies were at the time sent them a cease and desist saying, "Stop it! Don't do that. That's our property, not yours." Remember that. Right, that was the first episode. That was the first one. But I never got into the any of those series. I never got into UFO. I never got in, even though I liked it. I never got into UFO models. I never got into Space 1999. I do remember having the Eagle toy, which was massive, and I remember getting the model kit of the base, because I had the little Eagle ships, and then I had the little battle things in my head at the time. But I never bought like the full scale Eagle. Captain Scarlet, never got into it. Never got into Stingray. Never got into, like I said, UFO, Thunderbirds. That's pretty much it. Never got into none of those. So, is Journey to Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea made by Terry Gilliam as well? But it was made by the same company, because it looked almost the same, but I couldn't. Yeah, I can't tell. Yeah, they ended up settling the lawsuit after God knows how long. I remember the NPC kits of the Eagle. I do remember those. Those were nice kits. Yeah, I think those were classic kits that I remember. Going back, remembering as a kid, my dad was a carpenter. He worked for a company in a mall, and he would always take me to the mall. Back then, there was a store called Woolworth and Woolco, and in the base, I knew that it was a 2-story store or 2-level store, and I remember that the lower level, you had to go down. I knew that if you go down the staircase at Woolworth and Woolco, all the toys were there, but there was a long wall full of model kits. And I remember walking down that aisle and looking at planes and tanks, ships, the science fiction. Obviously, at the time, the biggest ones were Star Wars and Star Trek. Star Trek, I hated the Star Trek models. They were the worst models back then. Star Wars, you couldn't get away with it. Never got the Millennium Falcon model kit at the time. Always got either I got the TIE Fighter or the Snowspeeder, which I think I still have. I don't know if I ever built it. But I remember the Lost in Space. I just was about to mention that right now. I remember Valley of the what was it? The Valley of the Giants, I think it was called. That's that weird series where everybody turns little, and they're flying in an airline a ship that was referred to as an airline. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. I remember. Oh God, I remember the. What do you call it? Aurora kits. The King Kong kit, the Godzilla kit. Godzilla kit was my favorite because obviously I was big into Godzilla, and I bought that. But I bought the glow in the dark one, and I didn't have. And at the time I wasn't familiar with painting and all that stuff. Land of the Giants. Thank you. Yeah, all these stores that you remember as a kid when you go with your parents, and your parents would let you loose, and you go downstairs to where all the model aisle is. Those are long gone. Literally, I mean, before it was all over the place. Now you would have to drive a good 20 miles to a town that you never heard of just to see a store that has a shitload of kits. So I hope that one day I'll go to. I don't know if there's any big hobby stores in the United States that you can do a pilgrimage. Last year, if anybody remembered, I went to South Jersey, and there was this hobby store. I don't remember the name. I completely forgot. And this had a great room area. I mean, it was all hobbies of every type. You know, model trains, auto cars. I'm sorry, model trains, RC cars, RC boats, puzzles, and things like that. Then you had an aisle full of paint of every type, scratch building materials of every type, rocketry of every type. And then it wasn't until like you go into the other side of the film, it's full of model kits from every brand. They started to stock Gundam kits, and I think at the time they had the Penelope there, but it was I was like I said I could be here for hours, literally hours, just sitting here watching this. It was my high. It was my antidepressant. It was my drug, and I need it again. I'll get it again tomorrow. Clearly, Ridgefield Hobbies does a good job. They have a good selection here in New Jersey. There's a place called Tech Toys on Route 46. I went there about a month ago, just to look around. Didn't buy anything, but holy moly! The store is half RC, half model kits, but they had so much inventory. You can barely even move around because all the kits were on the floor, stacked up on cabinets, on the glass partitions. I had to like go like this to move around. You couldn't even like step back to look at something, and then you're bumping your head against a goddamn RC boat that somebody decided to open up and show it up to somebody. So it was nice, but his store needed to be a little bit bigger. Let me see here. Toys R Us is such a nostalgia. I remember that. Toys R Us. You know, if anybody had pictures of Toys R Us with the long aisle of model kits, please put it up on YouTube or sorry, put it on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. You're gonna get a ton of likes. Or any store that's classic. I'm surprised nobody has done that. Let's see, isn't Hobbytown a big store? Hobbytown is starting to get there. It's starting. I'm giving the not Hobbytown, Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I've never been to Hobby. I think I've been to Hobbytown, but they're kind of not okay. Oh, there yet. Andy's Hobbies headquarters. That's it, Josh. Thank you. That's the place I was last year. I went there on my birthday. Almost every non-GameStop game store in my state has some model kits, and one has a 1/4 of the whole store is Gundam in MT. Okay, that's cool. In Maryland. Okay, that's neat. Oh, Andy's hobby, the dude who builds model cars. I think I meant Mega Hobbies. Could be. I got my first kit from Toys R Us, Master Grade Char Zakutu back in '95, the original one. Yes, I remember that one. Third Eye Comics is huge with a Gunpla, has 400 kits. Where's okay? Reanimator, Red Animator. Thank you for joining. Tell me what city. You know what? Spot me in the city of the stores, you guys. So we know about Maryland. We know about here, New Jersey. Where are you currently located? Okay, Toys R Us still exists, but only here in Canada, of course. Supposedly, there's a mall that just opened up called the American Dream, and they said that there's a Toys R Us in there, and I would like to make a pilgrimage over there to see it, but I haven't had the opportunity to do. Maybe tomorrow, because when I come back from Long Island, maybe I'll stop by. In Maryland. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. But I know that there's someplace like down. I know that if I'm no, because I'm thinking USA Gundam store, but I'm talking about a model store that has 100% model kits and it's divvy up in ships, cars, planes, tanks, sci-fi, and whatever, anything else in between. That is something I'll say this. I remember back in 86, no, back in 87 to 88. I think I was turning 18, and my mom bought me a car for my graduation, and I drove around, but I drove around in areas that I've never been in my town. Now I'm actually living near the place which I'm about to mention right now, but driving uptown, I found a model store, and I knew it was a model store because I saw built model kits on the window, and I had to find the nearest parking spot. But I found that I didn't have any money and I said, all right, I have to come back again. And I went there like maybe 2-3 times in my life. It was an older man. He had, again, wall-to-wall kits, and unfortunately, I think the store went under and they closed the store, so it was gone. I wish I knew the name. Let's see here. Galactic Emperor. Actually, I'm not too sure about hobby stores in the States, but in the West Coast, they have some names that are well known. There's Gundam Kingdom in Houston, a nice 2-hour drive from me. All right, good, Josh. If you go to Ottawa, there is a store called Hobby Center that have all kinds of kits, even Gunpla. It doesn't have to be Gunpla. I like classic kits. I like to see kits that were remembered as a kid. Yes, model kits are good for mental health because it keeps you on your toes, keeps you focused. It keeps, you know what? I wonder if model kits are perfect for kids who are mentally challenged, you could say. This will give them a good outlet to explore and do something with their kids. Okay, I think I'm done because I want to finish drinking. I don't want to be drunk on this channel. This was actually very fast and things like that. But I like to thank you guys for watching. Anthony, like Space Battleship Yamato? Of course I like Space Battleship Yamato. I'm waiting for a new Space Battleship Yamato kit from Bandai when the next movie comes out, because my kit just got destroyed. Not the 1/500 scale, that's put away. The 1/1000 scale. I would like to get a new one. I'm not thinking of getting the 2202 version. I want the new one that's supposedly going to be coming out, supposedly. So, and finally paint it right. So, yeah. Anyway, tomorrow I'll post a video of RepliCon. This week I will finish up the build of the Master Grade Gunner Zaka Warrior Lunar Maria Hawk. Maybe I'll do another live stream next Friday. I have no idea. When I do a 30-minute mission build, so you guys can see that. And then next Saturday, not tomorrow, but the following Saturday, MosquitoCon 30. In which case I will, I was going to bring a kit for tomorrow, but I'm not going to do that. Can't wait for it, But I have kits that I built. So this guy, the Stork Carrier. You know what I built and I never bothered to bring? I have the, let me pull it down. I built this the year before. Didn't decal it, but I'm proud of it, and I think I could bring it to the show. The Rio Grade Hainu Heavy Weapons, HWS. I think I can bring this to MosquitoCon next week, right? What do you guys think? Is it okay? I haven't taken any more detailed photographs, and I haven't even panel lined it or anything like that. But let me see what I can do with it later on. So I can bring this to MosquitoCon if I want. I don't think I have anything else that I built that that is of equal quality that I can do. So we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Yeah, everything I brought. I'm not bringing what I built this year, which is the Barbatorus, which is basically was a fun kit to build. The RE100 Zaku 2 Kai. Thinking about it, and maybe even the Gundam NT, Alex Gundam. Excuse me. Yeah, the add-on on this is, well, I bought the kit, so I didn't want to buy the real great new Gundam and then get that as well. Of course, I do have the high new, so I got to work on that one too. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking around. I appreciate it. You guys have been the best. I'll try to do the best I can with my builds. Next week, MosquitoCon. Hope for the best, and we'll go from there. If anybody's been watching this stream and are you going to Replicon, I'll see you there. If not, MosquitoCon it will be. With that being said, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and what can I say but stay tuned for more Strider Prime live videos coming soon. I hope you have a great evening and day.